Hi, I'm Jill Galloway. I'm an artist educator at the National Portrait Gallery and a full-time artist with J. Galloway Studio. In today's open studio lesson, we're learning how to draw a bald eagle. This is a really great lesson because once you learn how to see the simple shapes in an animal, there's really no animal you can't draw. Okay, so let's get started. For today's lesson, you'll need a pencil and an eraser, some crayons, and some construction paper. When you're able to see everything in simple shapes, there's nothing you can't draw. So let's look for the simple shapes in a bald eagle. The head is round, its body is oval, and the legs are just straight lines with V's on the bottom for feet. Notice the body shape is much larger than the head shape. Now find the center line of the head. The eagle's beak is a long triangle shape. From the front, you can see how it's a long, skinny triangle. From the side, notice how the tip of the triangle turns down into a curl. Draw an imaginary line from the beak to the eye. Don't just place the eye anywhere. Measure how far away it is from the back of the head and to the beak. The wing is another big oval. Notice the white feathered tail. When you draw feathers, first look at the overall color of the big shape, and then look for dark spots and light spots that edge the tips of the feathers. There'll be dark spots where the feathers overlap one another. Here's a fun tip. After you have your entire eagle colored in, you can take some turpentine into the crown areas and then rub that around. It melts the wax out of the crown, leaving a nice solid pigment. Eagles have amazing eyes. Notice how bright the yellow is in their eyes. To make a bird fly, notice how from tip to tip, either the wings make a U or a V shape. In 1963, the bald eagle was an endangered species. Today, it's rebounded and has been removed from the list. The bald eagle has been the national bird of the United States since 1782, when it was on the Great Seal of our country with wide outspread wings. This is a portrait of Elmer, Ellsworth. He was the first casualty of the Civil War. He was killed while removing a Confederate flag from the roof of the Marshall House Inn in Alexandria, Virginia. The Prang Lithography Company used this oval emblem in all of its prints. The bald eagle is found on the frame of this Ulysses S. Grant portrait. The eagle here is looking down over Grant in all of his Civil War triumphs. And notice these two eagles on the table leg of the Lansdowne portrait. Thanks again for joining me for today's open studio lesson. I would love to see the bald eagle drawings you came up with. If you wouldn't mind posting them on social media with the hashtag MyMPG, then we can all check them out. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.